Welcome to The Explainer. We're always told that to live a long, healthy life, you gotta do more, right? More tests, more supplements, more everything. But what if the real secret, especially once you're over 60, isn't about adding more, but about wisely doing less? So let's kick things off with a pretty bold question, one that might go against everything you've ever been told about staying healthy. What if those annual health checkups, the ones we all think are so important, could actually be doing more harm than good? Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to look at the science here, and it's pretty surprising. We're talking about how some of the most common tests for seniors can, believe it or not, end up causing a whole lot of problems they were supposed to prevent. Okay, look at this number, 37%. That's a huge number. And according to recent studies, that is the percentage of medical tests given to seniors that actually lead to a whole cascade of new issues. We're talking unnecessary treatments, complications that could have been avoided, and sometimes even lifelong side effects. A number like that, it really makes you stop and think, doesn't it? Now, this quote, wow, it's specifically talking about those full-body CT scans. You've probably seen them advertised, right? Marketed as this ultimate proactive health check. But here's the part they don't always tell you. Just one of those scans zaps you with the same amount of radiation as 500 chest x-rays. Think about that. The very test meant to find disease could actually be helping to cause it. And this chart, this really puts that risk versus reward thing into perspective. Let's talk about routine colonoscopies for folks over 75. The numbers are just staggering. For every 1,000 procedures, you save about 2 lives. Okay, but more than 20 people suffer serious complications, things like bowel perforations. That's a 10-to-1 ratio of risk to benefit. Suddenly, this preventative measure starts to look like a pretty significant source of potential harm. So what this all points to is a really fundamental shift in how we think about health. It's moving away from this reactive model where we're just waiting for a test to tell us something is wrong to a proactive one. One where we're focused on building strength and resilience every single day with habits that are completely in our control. All right, so what does being proactive actually look like? Well, let's get into it. We're going to look at some amazing wisdom from cultures where people live the longest. And the best part is it's all backed up by the latest science. When researchers went to study the elders in Japan, these folks who lived to be over 100, they weren't looking for some secret supplement or a magic gene, and they didn't find one. What they found was so much simpler, just daily movement. And we're not talking about hitting the gym for 2 hours. We're talking about simple, gentle, consistent movements that are just part of their day-to-day life. That's what keeps their bodies strong and working. And there's some really cool science that explains why this works. It comes down to these things called myokines. When you move your muscles, especially when you create a bit of tension, they release these special proteins. And these myokines, they're like your body's own personal pharmacy. They go to work reducing inflammation, they help your body manage sugar better, and they can even help you grow new brain cells. It's literally like medicine you make yourself. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but what do I actually do? Well, we've got you covered. We've taken all this research and boiled it down to a super simple 2-minute plan that you can literally start tonight before you go to bed. It's just 3 powerful movements. First, the towel twist. This is an amazing way to create that full body tension and just flood your system with those myokines we were talking about. Then there's the bird dog hold. This one's fantastic for your core, for your balance, and for strengthening that connection between your brain and your body. And finally, legs up the wall. It's so simple, but it does wonders for your circulation and for helping your body recover and lubricate your joints. And get this, the benefits are not just feeling good. They are measurable. We're talking real biological changes. For example, exercises like the bird dog have been shown to increase markers of lifespan by up to 42%. And legs up the wall, it can boost the lubricating fluid in your joints by 43% and enhance lymphatic drainage, that's your body's waste removal system, by a whopping 95%. It sounds crazy, but these simple moves can actually help turn back the clock on a cellular level. So, all of this brings us to what might be the most important point of our whole explainer today. See, healthy aging isn't just about what you add to your life. It's also about having the wisdom to question things and know what to avoid. The real key is finding that balance, right? Using modern medicine for what it's great for, when you truly need it, but not depending on it for everything. It's about taking back control and realizing the incredible consistent power you have through simple daily movement. It's about you being in the driver's seat of your own health. So we'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Your journey to a longer, healthier life, it doesn't have to start with another appointment or another test. It can start tonight, right in your own home. So what one simple movement will you start tonight to reclaim a little bit of that power over your own health?